Hi students, welcome to the seventh part of the sectors of the Indian economy. In the sixth part, already we learned about the organized and unorganized sectors and what is the conditions of the employees and what are the facilities going to provided by the organized and what are the facilities not available in the unorganized. So let us in this seventh part let us see the how to protect the workers in the unorganized sector. The organized sector offers that are the most sought after making the lot of sorting they will provide the jobs to others which sector organized sector, but the employment opportunities in the organized sector have been expanding very slowly, means how much we require that much jobs they are not able to provide. Okay, it is expanding very slowly. It is also common to find many organized sector enterprises into the unorganized. Lot of the organized sectors they are converting into the unorganized. Why? Because if they are then in the organized sector they want to follow the rules and regulations which is laid by the government. Okay, means we always the government will see the beneficiary of the workers. Okay, so to avoid all these things, okay, they are converting into unorganized. They adapt such strategies to avoid taxes, refuse to follow the laws protected labors. Why they are converting into the unorganized means to avoid the taxes. Okay, if they are the organized, definitely on everything they have to give the report to the government. For that purpose they want to pay the taxes to the government. Okay, so to avoid the taxes or to refuse to follow the laws of the protected labors, they are going to convert into the unorganized sector. Okay, as a result, large number of the workers are forced to enter into the unorganized sector jobs which pay very low salary. Means the organized sector is not able to expand the what is that opportunity, job opportunities very fastly. So most of the person they are moving towards the unorganized sector where they are going to pay the very low salary. They are often exploited, not paid of fair wages, means they will pay very less amount of wages and they will give the more work, means they are exploiting the labor. They are exploiting the labor. Their earnings are low and not regular. Okay, whatever the salaries it is provided in the unorganized sector is very low and they won't provide the regular work also. These jobs are not secure to have no other benefits. Okay, and they won't have any other benefits also. Okay, since from 1990 large number of the workers losing their jobs in the organized sector. Okay, why? Means from 1990s most of the organized sectors, to avoid the taxes or to avoid the rules and regulations which is led by the government to for everything, they are converting into the unorganized sector. Okay, so the workers are also losing their jobs in the organized sector. These workers are forced to work in the unorganized sector with low earnings. Okay, beside this they also need protection and support. Okay, if we keep all this beside, what the workers need means they need the protection and support. But who are these vulnerable people who need protection? Okay, who need protection? Who is these people actually? In the rural areas, if you see, the unorganized sector mostly comprises of landless agriculture laborers. Who is these people means landless agriculture laborers and small and marginal farmers, sharecroppers and artisans such as weavers, blacksmiths, carpenters and goldsmiths. These are the vulnerable people, those who needs the protection in the unorganized sector. Means most of the agriculture will comes under a unorganized sector only. Okay. So, nearly 80% of the rural households in India are small and marginal farmer category. Okay, what are the rural households are there? 80% of the people, they are the small and marginal farmers only. Only 20% of the farmers are prosperous farmer. Okay, these farmers need to support it. Okay, they need to support it through adequate facility for time delivery of seeds. Means what they need means which type of support they need. Okay, they need the support. Okay, facility of timely delivery of seeds. Okay, and when they need the when they had a requirement of the seeds at the time, they needs the delivery of seeds and agriculture inputs, credit, storages, facilities and marketing outlets. Okay, already we discussed all these things previously. Okay, in the urban areas, organized sector comprises mainly of workers in small scale industry. Okay, unorganized sector comprises mainly of the workers in small scale industries, casual workers in construction, trade and transport, etc. If we'll see, up to now we discuss in the rural areas. Okay, now we are going to discuss in the urban areas. How they are going to be look in the unorganized sector means Okay, most of them are working in a small scale industries like casual workers in construction, trade and transport. Okay, those who works at street vendors, head load workers, garment makers, rag pickers, etc. Okay, means those who works, who will comes under the unorganized sector means those who are working in a small scale industries, construction, trade and transport, and street vendors, head load workers, garment makers and rag pickers. Okay. So, small scale industry also need government support for procuring. Procuring means gathering raw material and marketing of output. Means whatever the small scale industries are there, they also need the government support. For what purpose they need this government support? For procuring means gathering the raw material or making the marketing for their outputs, means they want to sell their products. For that also the government should give the support to them. The casual workers in both in rural and urban areas need to be protected, means they should be protected by the government only by keeping some laws. Okay, right? And most of the workers in unorganized sectors are, we can find they are mostly some from, means those who are working in the unorganized sectors as a workers, they are mostly from which caste? Scheduled tribes and backward communities. Okay. And because of the irregular work and low paid work, they will face discrimination in the society. Because of the irregular work and low paid, they are not only suffering for their food, shelter and all these things, they are also facing the discrimination in the society. Okay, right? And protection and support to the unorganized sector workers is necessary for both economic and social development. If our country should develop in the economically or socially, then what the government should take means the government should give the protection and should give the support to the unorganized sector workers. Okay, right? This is about the how to protect the unorganized sector.